Welcome to episode number 60 of the 5 Letters podcast. You got myself, Yells, you got Cam to the right of me, you got Bez to the left of me. Let's get into it. The 5 Letters podcast. Okay, Bez, Cam, how are you lot doing?
Good, man. Good.
I'm okay.
You had a bit of a migraine earlier, no?
Yeah, like woke up today, normal, everything's fine, started working, and then about 12, half 11, just started getting my vision, hitting me a little bit, and then
Your vision?
Yeah.
Yeah, migraines are serious, man.
Yeah, so when I get there, they normally you get it's like a blurry bit in your eye, and you just can't see.
It's like vertigo.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever experienced that before, you know.
It's peak.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
not nice. You feel sick and stuff as well. So it's like actually just my vision was going a bit, and then it didn't last too long, about an hour or two, and I just logged off work and just napped most of the day, and then it's alright now. Still got a bit of a pain, in my headache, but yeah, I'm alright now. Was working before this. Log back in just to finish a couple bits off.
Quick one's like, yeah, I was here all day.
Literally, yeah. So I don't worry. I log back in the evening. I've made up my hours. Don't worry, it's all good.
What about you, Cam? How's your 2 weeks been?
How are
you doing in general?
Just been tired, really. Just been waking up so early to get to work, and it's been so difficult because of the trains and the buses and whatnot.
Are there still strikes going on?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like literally every other day, pretty much. But it's only really affecting one bus for me, so it's not too bad.
And the strikes are only going to get worse as well. Not necessarily for the trains, but like strikes
In general.
Yeah, the trains haven't
The
been
number of
bad.
strikes.
The trains I haven't been affected by on the trains.
Yeah.
But it's like because the longest part of my journey is to get to the train, which is on the bus, and then the roads are like bare traffic and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then obviously I'm waking up super early as well, which I'm not used to because I've had for like the past 2 years I've just been waking up at the time I start work, which is usually 10 o'clock. So yeah, it's different, and I'm like finding that I'm super tired all the time now, but I'm making it through,
Yeah, I mean, your body will get used to it again.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for me, basically, I've just not much has been going on. I can't lie. I'm trying to think of what I've done in the last 2 weeks. Done a few things, gone to the museum, a few little bits and bobs, little here and there, but nothing like crazy exciting. So yeah, it is.
And what I did 2 weeks ago, there actually, a week and a half ago, I went to work and then we went to a little social after. Went to this thing in O2 called Toka Social. It's like a little football targeting thing.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool actually. It's interesting. I was thinking about going for my birthday and debating it.
Still debating it.
Debating, yeah. Because the only thing is O2 is long. Like it's not that difficult to get to from here, but just getting back will just. And that's because there's like if we do go there, there's like you've got that, and then you've got like All Bar One, and there was a Slug and Let stuff around it. So there's things to do in the O2. I'm just like getting back after. If we do end up staying out, it'll just be long. So I'm like,
they pieced up, by the way. Sorry to cut you off. Right, so you probably would have seen from the thumbnail and probably the name of the episode. We're watching Love Island. We're gonna explain why in a second. But Thingy and Thingy just pieced up. Zara and whoever.
Olivia? Is that her name?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's
you're right.
yeah.
Yeah, they just squashed the beef, it looks like.
Ooh, it looks like something's about to kick off.
It was like Tanya walking over.
Yeah,
The problem.
We making moves.
The problem child.
But yeah, sorry, I'll cut you off. So you're saying it's going to be long to get.
Yeah, I think it should be long to get back from O2. So that's why I'm
But everywhere would be long to get
This
back
is the
from,
thing
yeah.
that's I'm like, it should be good to go just like boom battle bar in Watford or something, and then.
But that's peak for everyone else.
But then getting back from Watford's still long as well. So
Getting back from Watford ain't too bad. Like I thought we
walked.
That's what I was gonna say. Didn't we walk one time? Like
A
all
lot
the
of the way, yeah.
We walked to Rickmansworth.
yeah.
And that's just the next town over.
Yeah.
So again, we need to stop baiting up our exact location. Like,
But
it's
you're not. You're
wild.
talking about.
We haven't said where we are. We
I know, but I said we
Talk about
walked to
areas around
Rickmansworth, and I
us.
said it's the next town over. Like,
we went to Pinner, and from Pinner we went to
Yeah,
Harrow.
it's the next town over from Watford.
sorry,
It's the next town over from Watford.
Rickmansworth.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's how I took it anyway.
it's not what I meant. But
I know that's what, you made it out like that.
but yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Like,
Yeah, I think I'll probably do that. I'll show you a video after anyway of what it is and stuff. It looks quite cool.
yeah. No, it'll be a vibe, man. It'll be a vibe. And obviously, yeah, we're recording a little bit early today because we got things to do tomorrow as well. That should be fun. Little karaoke night. Shout out Janine, the creator. It's her birthday. Is it tomorrow?
Her birthday was on Tuesday.
So yeah, shout out Janine, the creator.
Birthday, sis.
Guest of ours, and obviously Bez's illustrious sister. So yeah, happy birthday to Janine.
The focus in the media.
But yeah, so we're watching Love Island. Cam, let me just throw it to you. Like, why are we watching Love Island, bro?
So I'll tell you why I'm watching Love Island. I never would on a normal day.
So this is...
Is this a fresh thing?
No.
It's the first time they kissed there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's at least outside of a challenge.
Yeah. They're coupled up.
That's Lana
They're coupled
and...
up?
Yeah, Ron.
Oh, okay.
Lana and Ron. I know her name because as soon as I heard Lana, I was like, Lana! And it just, it sucked. And Ron, he's the one with the blind and one eye, innit? Yeah.
Oh, I never heard this.
He explained it to her in one of the episodes. He was saying that he was playing football and got caught in his eye and then had to have loads of operations. And then apparently they just said, "Yeah, we can't save it." So that's why you can see. Look at his eye is a bit.
Is it the right one?
It looks that way. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I would never usually watch this. But this is
the only one who does is Bez, by the way.
Yeah. So I mean, you watch other reality TV shows.
Not ones like this, but yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I never would usually watch any reality TV show, because these are not my stuff. But someone on here is someone I know. I went to school with one of them, so I had to give it a watch and see what's going on with him, and see if he's still the same guy that I remember.
Representing WLA?
Yeah,
Or Alec Reid Academy? Which one?
Yeah.
Was you W?
We would WLA
You were
into Alec
Okay.
Reid. It changed while we were there. But yeah, just seeing if this guy is anything like I remember him. And
Did you see that?
No, what happened?
Just Tanya just had some attitude there walking out the room because obviously think Kai was talking to the thingy. What's her
Lana.
name? Billy May, whatever her name is.
Anime.
Anime. That's it. Yeah.
I can. There's too many people. Like, can we do this? But like, just 3 guys, 3 girls. Like, let's just streamline the situation. There's too many people.
or you just have to have people who are actually different.
That could help as
Yeah.
well. If they're like drastically, personality wise and looks wise, just drastically different. That would definitely help.
Yeah. Sorry, Cam, I cut you off.
But yeah, man like Shaq was a person I knew that you lot knew were there with him for 1 year in high school.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, at first I wasn't going to, but then you lot suggested after I told you that he was on it, you lot suggested that we just watch it and come and talk about it on the podcast. So
Yeah, so I thought it would be something interesting to talk about. Like, none of us are, well, Bez is a Love Island watcher, but the rest of us ain't. But like, let's see what go on, see if man like Shaq is representing the ends well. And yeah.
I'm not an avid watcher. I watch here and there. But I watched one season for the same reason.
Shaq is getting it in though.
He is
and
doing bits.
Tanya's getting it in as well. I feel like I don't trust Tanya though.
I don't either.
I don't trust her. Nah.
I don't either.
Like I feel like she's a bit too much of a party girl. Like I feel like he's got his heart set on her.
Yeah.
And I feel like she still wants to play the game.
Yeah,
like,
she wants to party. She wants
Yeah. And from what we saw last episode where he got a bit intense, I'm like,
he got a bit heated.
Yeah, no one's taken her fancy quite enough yet. Like if James, because he came in and he had a bit of chat for her and she was feeling it, but then obviously David, sorry. The names I can't remember. David, yeah, he had a bit of chat for her and then obviously she was feeling it, but then they kissed and she was like, nope, it's not it, sort of thing. So I don't know, I don't trust her either.
Nah.
Yeah. I mean, I can see the appeal for why people watch this, but
I struggle, honestly.
Yeah.
Really?
I struggle to see the appeal, honestly. Like,
that's
that's what I'm saying. Other reality TV shows, like even ones that I don't necessarily enjoy, I get like Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I understand that. I would never in a million years watch it myself.
Yeah.
But I kind of understand the appeal of it. But this, I just.
What do you think the appeal of that one is? Just because you care about the Kardashians sort of thing?
It's not even that. I think it's got nothing to do with the Kardashians.
Have you ever watched any of it?
I've watched like 1 or 2 episodes and I don't get the appeal of it.
I think it's the kind of lifestyle that they lead, and then B, just the nonsense drama.
Yeah,
It's-
I remember one time me and my friends. I was at my friend's house and we just watched a few episodes, and I was like, "This is real. This I could watch this. I could legitimately watch this."
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
just everything's so dramatic for no reason, and they're just arguing all the time, and it's So I'm like, okay, it's just like it's literally like a train wreck car crash kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas this, it just I don't know. Again, I haven't watched mad episodes of it, but it just feels like people sitting around just having the most mundane conversations about just loose ideas of I
Yeah.
fancy you, like oh you got some nice legs, oh look at the Scotch eggs on her. But yeah, it's just kind of like just very. I don't know. Just to me, it doesn't seem that exciting.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be better if it was more subtle with like how they were playing the game. Like they were trying to move to each other and stuff, but it was more subtle. Like they just in the face, like I want you kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's not like let's just we're in this place. We're gonna just hang out,
Get to know each
get
other.
to know each other, and then whoever we kind of gravitate towards, then we're gonna try and like piece that out.
They haven't got time for it.
I know they
Nah.
haven't got time for it.
I mean, they
but it'd
definitely
be
do.
better.
It's like it's
Yeah,
like
they're there.
57 episodes. They
Yeah.
definitely do have that.
But it's like
But
people
then
getting
more
kicked
people
off
come in
and
and stuff
stuff.
as well. Remember,
Yeah.
like, so for example, Zara and David, they've come in strong because they have to go in and just.
Yeah.
I want you.
They have to
you,
make
you,
a move.
yeah,
they have to
try
make moves
and-
instantly.
Yeah, because if they don't get picked, they're left getting left.
They're
sort
left.
Of thing.
But a friend of mine was watching this Korean like reality TV show, love like type vibes. Can't remember what it's called. I think it's on Netflix. And it was very much like how you were saying, Cam, in terms of like, I guess obviously culturally it's very different over there, but it was very, very more, or she was telling me, I've not seen it, but she was telling me like compared to like Love Island and stuff we have over here, it was just very much more subtle. They don't touch each other. They don't like they sit around and talk kind of thing, and they flirt, but the flirting is way more subtle.
And you say it's Korean. Are you sure it's Korean? Are you sure it's not Japanese and it's not called Terrace House?
I don't know, bro.
Because Cam told us about one
Yeah.
a while back.
No, actually, no, it's new. It's new. It's
Okay.
recent. It's like very.
Yeah, I think it
new.
might be Japanese. Because I did see a new one. No, actually, I might.
I feel like it's Korean. I feel
Well,
like
it sounds
she said
like.
to
I
me
mean, it
was
sounds like
Korean.
it sounds like a similar vibe to Terrace House, which I did watch,
Mm.
which is like a reality TV show from Japan, and it is that. It's like they just live in a house together and they just.
But are they trying to find love?
They all come on for different reasons. Like most of the time, they do say.
yeah.
So it's not. It's
It's
not.
not like
this was
specifically-
specifically like. Wasn't called this, but it was the way she was explaining it was like it was Love Island Korea.
Oh, I see.
But they don't touch each other. And I don't. Before I start misleading people, it's not Love Island Korea. It's like a different show, probably with a slightly different concept, but they're away together. Some boys, some girls, and their idea is to find a romantic partner. And yeah,
She wasn't like too hot to handle Korea or something like that. Maybe they're not allowed to touch each other.
I don't think so. I can find out in a minute. I'll like search and find out, and I'll let you know properly. But she was saying basically that it's a lot more of a slow burn, and she was like, oh, it's like so much cuter because they're just taking everything so slow.
Yeah, and with the Terrace House one as well, people leave when they want to leave rather than like people can leave and a new person can come in, but it's their choice when they leave rather than it being like, oh, if you don't couple up with someone by this time,
Okay.
you're kicked off.
Yeah.
It's because it's literally like they just live in a house together.
Is there a
And
limit
then-
time people can be in the house? Like, will someone else have to go before someone else comes in, or
Yeah, someone has to go before someone can come in. So it's like 6 people at one time.
yeah?
So 3 girls, 3 guys. But yeah, like from what I saw, it was mostly people who were like, oh, I'm looking to try and like have a relationship with someone. But like there was one guy who was like, I mean, he was a top tier character in the show because he came in, he already had a girlfriend. He was just like, I'm here to just grind while I'm in. I think they were in Tokyo or something.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm here to just grind, get my like do my job,
Get my
whatever.
paper stacks.
Yeah, and like just get an experience of this kind of thing. And then he
Okay.
came through and just was like the dad of the house.
Yeah.
And like had like super emotional moments with everyone.
Yeah.
And so it was sick that way.
That sounds more like Jersey Shore or something then, where they just they all get put into a house together. They actually have a job, so they're given a job to do as the part of living in the house. They have
Yeah.
to basically, whoever owns the house gives them a job to do. So so they have to do their job, but then
Oh, did they piece up as well?
they pieced up. But then they just
They
literally
didn't
just
piece
live life.
That's that. Hey, you don't need to behave like.
Yeah,
kinda-
the
Yeah,
producers
that's-
told them piece it up.
They're not good.
Nah, they're not.
There's no way they could be good because I mean I'm on Shaq's side because obviously that's my boy kind of. So I'm like, and what he was saying made sense. He
Of
was
course,
just,
it made sense.
Yeah.
he was just saying, bro, you're not you're not being right.
You're not my
And the
dad.
other guy
Don't
was
tell
like-
me what to do.
And yeah,
But
after
he's
that, you have to
been
just-
immature this whole time though. Like,
Yeah.
he's just been like a bundle of energy.
Who was he? It was anime, wasn't it? He was kind of moving.
And she was
she cut off
absolutely
with him,
not,
and he's
'cause she's-
like,
yeah.
"Cool, let's hug. I'm gonna give you a hug, and then we'll go," sort of thing. 'Cause he didn't say
Yeah.
anything the whole time she was talking. He's just like, "Cool, give you a hug and let's go."
Yeah, he's very much. Yeah, seems like just very much like the lad that's just up for the sesh.
He's just there for the banter.
Mm.
Well, yeah, he's trying to get an experience.
But yeah, I feel like it's just getting a bit. It's getting a bit spicy. So I guess maybe my criticism of it is like the first couple of
Yeah.
episodes, and then it starts to get a bit spicy from here on out.
Yeah,
This is the thing, because it'll get spicy once relationships start forming, and you get people obviously coming in to try and break up these relationships. But then you do get people very early on who latch on together too quickly, and they're just going to be unbreakable, and that's dry. You want someone who's going to like Zara came in, she took Ron on a date, and then Ron might have had his head on a swivel sort of thing. But no, he's not. He's just been like, nah.
I personally think that's the good content when they just couple up from day one. And
Really?
That's it. Yeah, I would rather see that.
That's so dry.
It's quite sweet. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? It's quite sweet. See, like to me, that's like a social experiment. Like, how do you human beings react in this environment
Yeah.
where they're separate from the outside world, and they're in an intense relationship with someone? All you're seeing is them, blah blah blah. Like Bez, me and you were talking the other day about people who work together with like their partners and stuff. It would be like that kind of vibes. Like
Yeah.
I'm with you 24/7.
Yeah.
Like sure, we've only just kind of met, but we've got this fire. Like,
Yeah.
does it burn out? Does it last? Does it stay sweet the whole time? Like, I'd be interested in seeing that.
Yeah.
But there's no spanner in the works then, potentially. Like, I thought that's they have people come in, that's the spanner, like, to make things go
Like,
dramatic.
yeah, I don't mind that being there
Yeah.
too, but I think it would be better if everyone wasn't like, yeah, but I can look at someone else kind of thing. Like they're like, oh yeah, me and you, but also I may decide to look at someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish it was more like me and you, and then if someone else tries to cut in, then that's fine. But it shouldn't be from day one. I'm like,
I've got
my eyes are over.
Yeah.
Temptation Island, boy. That's what I'm saying. Like this superior reality
Campbell
TV
likes
shows.
Temptation Island, because that's what it is.
Temptation Island is stupid.
But that's literally the concept
what
you
it is,
described.
yeah.
was
but
basically
Temptation Island, they're split up. They're not together.
They're not together, but they see like little what they're
They
doing.
see
That's
each
not
other, they
this-
see what they're doing.
That's different.
But the ultimatum, where they're together, they're in like the same circle sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, they can, like, I'm here with my partner dating over there, dating someone else, and I'm here sort of thing,
Yeah.
watching like.
And also, the people who go on them shows are not trying to stay together. I don't believe that they've ever tried to stay together.
There's a recoupling. The girls will each choose a boy. The boy not picked will be dumped. Peak.
Got a text. Who do you think's going?
The person who should go is that will you. It's not going to be him though.
I think it's probably the immature, don't
I think it'd be the young buck as well.
Yeah, someone's going to pick him as a friend.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, young G.
I feel like Thingy's not going to get to pick the new girl unless she gets.
No,
to
she
pick.
has to pick.
Yeah, she has to
They-
ask Thingy.
they-
She
She
has to pick
but
early.
it depends on what order.
Yeah, but I feel like
Yeah.
she's not going to pick early, and
Yeah.
then she's going to pick Will as a friend because she's the only one he's really like had a big interaction with.
I feel like because she's new.
She probably
She-
picks early.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
think,
feel
yeah,
like
that's
that's
the normal.
possible too.
Just to add some spice to it, I think they'll make her pick first or second,
Yeah,
and then the other girl who wants the tall dude, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna be pissed, and then that's just to add a bit of spice onto it.
Yeah.
I
Right.
think.
This is what's funny to me about the recouplings, though. Like in this show, it's like just regardless of whether I want to be with you or not, you just pick me. And
Yeah.
Like, all right, cool vibes. We're in a couple now. And the funny
They have to
thing
sleep in
is,
the bed together.
and that's the only like thing with it.
That's the only thing that
That's
matters.
the only
yeah.
thing
Yeah.
that matters is that you sleep in the bed together.
And sometimes they don't even do that. They'll sleep in outside because they're
Because
like,
they're like, no,
Yeah.
in like to be cool to like so and so. I'm
yeah,
gonna
I
sleep
can't
out.
sleep in the bed with you, sort of thing.
Yeah, it's nonsense. They should force them. Like, you have to share the
You
bed.
have to share the bed.
You
with
have
me.
to have sex.
Do they always
Right.
sleep in the same room?
Yeah, only and they unless they have too many people, then they'll have like a separate room with like a couple beds. But most people will be in the same room. So they
That's
have, like,
crazy.
They have like
Some people like sleep outside and stuff. As
yeah,
well,
or some people sleep outside
warm.
if they don't want to share a bed with someone.
Wow.
I couldn't do that. I wouldn't want to sleep in the same room with a bunch of people like that.
No, it's just awkward. There's too many people in there.
Like
So-
sleeping in the same bed as a stranger is fine. That's one thing. But then sleeping in a room with a bunch of strangers,
Dormitory. Yeah.
that's a problem.
Too old for that now.
Yeah.
The Korean show was called Singles Inferno. For anyone who was interested,
I saw it pop up. I saw it. I think I'm pretty sure I saw it pop up on Netflix, but I didn't watch it.
Sounds interesting. I might give it a look.
Cam's gonna be reality done by the end of this year.
Nah, man.
Love Island, Singles Inferno.
You'll never catch me watching these Western stuff, man.
no, just not watching. Just East.
Yeah. Because they're more my vibe, man. They're more the way I live life. This is not me. I don't relate to this at all.
Yeah.
I hear that. To be fair, I hear that. I mean, yeah, I don't think many people relate to this kind of way of living life, though. But that's why people watch this show, because it's like it's alien to them.
Takes you out of your world and puts you into this environment where you're just because you couldn't even imagine being in this environment. It just
Like I couldn't imagine being this person though as well. I think which is what Cam's saying.
Yeah.
Like the environment is one thing, but the type of people that are in here, as well, is like this is just not.
Something I was thinking about today at work, I was just like, why do people talk to other people? Like, because I go into there, I'm the new person. I'm the new person in the team by myself. And so, like, certain people have come up to me and talked to me when I'm not really talked to them. I've not talked to them yet. They've decided to talk to me for some reason. And then they've decided to talk to me again. Even though the conversation we first had was like, whatever, it was dry.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? What drives people to talk to other people? Like, certain people, I understand. You might see something in them, and you're like, okay, we can relate here. Or like, you have a first meeting with them, and something comes up that says, okay, we can talk, kind of thing. But like, other people, I'm like, why are you still talking to me? Why are you talking to me again? Like, what drives you to talk to me again? Because I'm not a very talkative person.
Yeah.
Unless I can see something.
Tanya's
she's
swaying.
Yeah.
She's swaying. She said, I didn't hear it exactly, but she was saying something about, do I stick with Shaq because we've been together kind of vibes, or do
She'll
I try
stick with
something
Shaq,
new?
I think.
She will. Like, they're just doing that for tension.
Yeah.
But still, I don't trust her.
But yeah, sorry.
I don't trust David either, to be fair.
Nah, he's just trying to get through this week.
Yeah. I don't know why. Maybe it's the connection, but I trust Shaq. But I don't trust David. I don't trust Tanya.
Yeah, same. I mean, I don't distrust David. I mean, I want to trust all three of them. I want to believe that they're all good people.
Same, but I feel like if Tanya picks David, I feel like that it just wouldn't last. I feel like some other bombshell will come in and David would probably be
100%.
off.
She'll probably move as well. Like, I don't think he'll last for either of them.
Probably, but I feel like Tanya, Shaq and Tanya. I feel like Shaq would be cool with just Tanya till the end of the show. I don't know if Tanya would be cool with that, which is why I don't
she needs
trust
to
her.
commit. She needs to commit, man.
Yeah. Will, you ain't done nothing, mate.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he doesn't feel any connection to any of the girls.
No. He doesn't. He just seems to be like literally a gay best friend sort of thing. I don't see him. When he was trying to flirt with Zara and he's telling her to do the catwalk, that was so awkward. I was like, oh.
That's what I was like, okay, for me, I was like, okay, I get it in terms of asking the question and trying to get her to do that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, how you're going about this?
Yeah.
You're not giving the right vibe.
No, the energy you're giving was not. It wasn't.
Or at least to me, that's not. If
Nah,
I was
to me,
gonna be
it wasn't
like,
at all.
if I was gonna be like to a girl, like, show me your
Do a little
catwalk.
catwalk for me, yeah.
It just wouldn't be like that. It wouldn't look like
wouldn't be, oh my God, let's see you. Come on, let's see you strap, babe. Come on.
that. Yeah.
If you do it, I'll do it. Yeah, come on. Like,
Damn, Zara.
I see a lot of people on Twitter asking about Zara, what color is she? Because it confuses me.
Racially
seems-
ambiguous.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Racially ambiguous.
It really confuses me as well. I'm like, she looks mixed race, but she doesn't look mixed race. She's like a tan white person.
She's probably mixed race, but mixed with like a lot.
Yeah.
Like
That was my first thought. I was like, she seems. When I saw them both together, like Zara and David,
Yeah.
like they're bringing in darker people, black people, kind of thing. But obviously, she doesn't look like.
I don't think she thinks she's a black woman. And I looking at her, I wouldn't say that she's necessarily a black woman like that.
Yeah.
Like racialized. And
But
stuff.
she's definitely not like.
she's not
generic
a
white.
girl. Yeah.
No. But she looked like, it's probably just a fake tan she did, but in some cases she looks like she is just like a white woman with a lot of fake tan on. Like, you know when like Justine Nelson did the music videos? Yeah, like that sort of thing.
I think that's a natural colour, honestly.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
looks.
no, I don't
looks,
think it is.
Looks
Because
natural.
when she first came in, she looked like a different color. Now she took makeup off and stuff, and she looked a different color. So
No, I think maybe she wears some makeup that's a bit darker than her
Yeah.
actual skin tone, but I don't think she tans. Like I think,
Oh, I
like,
see what you mean. Yeah.
I think her when she takes the makeup off, whatever
That's her
color, that's
complexion,
just
yeah.
her natural complexion. I feel like, because even like her features, they kind of giving me a kind of like, she ain't got like black features, but she doesn't have like
Yeah.
white features. Like it's kind of,
Somewhere in between.
well, like typical black features, typical white features.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
Yeah. Everyone on Twitter is asking the question, "What is she? What color is she?" And I was looking at her, I'm like, "What? Like, she looks black, but she doesn't look black. Like she's mixed race, but she doesn't look mixed race."
I just assume she's mixed race, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
complexion plus features kind of mixed
They
race.
give it enough. Yeah, there's enough.
like
There's
mixed
enough
race.
there. Yeah.
There's some black in there somewhere, I'm sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
Somewhere down the line.
that's that.
But yeah, man. I don't know. I feel like Love Island. It's an interesting one. It can get you because like for me, I got sucked in because one of the girls in my uni was on it, Montana, in like one of the old seasons. That's the only reason I watched it. And then I was like, okay, you know what? It's got some entertainment to it that it actually can keep you sucked in. And it's just the way they end episodes to just leave something there for you to want more.
I honestly can't see me coming back to it and watching another season because like this one, the only reason I wanted to watch yesterday's episode and today's episode is because the ending had something to do with Shaq.
Yeah.
Like I was like, okay, I want to see what happens with this guy now.
Yeah.
I want to follow his story. But if it's someone else, I don't think I can because I have to get invested instantly.
Yeah.
And I can't get invested instantly with a random person.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like the hook as well, and this is why I'm saying I don't get why people watch it, because the payoff for the hook is never that good. Like
No, it's
the-
not.
the-
It's always disappointing. That's
what
a
I'm
very
saying.
good point. That's a very good point.
So I'm like, all right, cool. So we watched like it's an hour episode. We watched 50 minutes. Not much happens. It's just like some standard you're hot conversations.
You want to go for a chat?
I want to go for a chat and then challenge us, and then last 10 minutes is a challenge, and then after the challenge it gets a bit spicy. Then episode ends. And then the beginning of the next episode is everyone peating up after the spiciness. And it's like, no. Hang on a minute. I wanted to... like, no, tell him to shut the fuck up again. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, no, you're right. That is one thing about it. They need to incorporate like UFC with Love Island.
Oh
Just
my
let
days.
people scrap if they want to. Like, just ring the bell,
Yeah.
get a referee out and let them scrap.
That's the thing about Terrace House as well, is that when there was beef, the beef lasted. Like, people would just stop talking to each other.
Yeah.
They'd be in the house together, they just stop talking to each other because they're like, nah.
I want to
I don't
watch
like
this.
you.
Sorry.
Batista.
This knock at the cabin thing. Have you not seen the trailer?
No.
I've seen it briefly. I haven't watched it properly.
So basically, from what I can tell from the trailer, is the concept is that the world is ending, like, and it happens every so often. I can't remember what that time frame they said, but it happens every so often, and a family of 3 has to make the decision of who's going to die. So a mum, a dad, and a child. And in order to prevent the end of the world, this random family of 3, one of them has to sacrifice themselves.
Damn.
And Batista's basically the guy that's got the family, and he's telling them, you have to sacrifice yourself. And they're obviously saying, what do you mean one of us has to die? Hell no. And then the world is ending. So stuff is like, you saw like the planes were falling out of the sky, the big tsunamis, whatever. And like this is happening. It's all getting worse as far as I can see from the trailer. And they're going to try but they can't kill someone. They have to decide as a family that someone has to sacrifice themselves. I feel like in real life, the dad's just gonna have to take
Yeah.
just gonna have to take it, but I'd wonder how they're doing it, like how they
The child should be
attention.
safe. That's
yeah.
I mean, in real life, the dad probably volunteers. He's like, I'm not gonna watch my wife and my child die.
Yeah.
Like,
if the actual if I actually see the world is actually ending outside this window, and it's Maya Jama. If I actually see the world is actually
my hand was, there she is.
yeah, where is she? Where's she
I was
been?
like, where's she been?
But yeah, if I'm looking out the window, I'm seeing planes falling out of the sky. I'm seeing, giant tsunamis, and I actually trust what Batista's saying to me. If I sacrifice myself, my family lives on, and the world is safe. I think
I can take the sacrifice.
It's time.
We did have this conversation after last episode or episode before.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah, because I asked you like, if you knew the world was going to end and you could do something to stop it, would you?
Yeah.
And I was like, I would just let the world end. I like that with my family.
And me and Bez were both like, we would try.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's funny. A movie's about that.
But yeah,
But I thought I didn't see Batista. I thought he's like doing quite a bit now. He's in that Glass Knives thing. Then he's in this. He's done with
Glass
Guardians of the Galaxy
Knives, Glass Onions.
Knives.
Glass Onion. That's it.
Yeah, Knives Out, Glass Onion.
Yeah, I keep getting mixed up.
I forgot he was in that. I was like, there's something he was in recently, but I couldn't remember what
I
it
haven't
was.
watched it yet. Was it? Did you
It was
watch
good. It was good.
The
Yeah.
second one or the
We
first
watched both of
one?
them.
Okay.
Yeah, we watched them back to back on one night, like
Yeah.
over Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
and they're both really good. I mean, I'd already seen the first one,
Yeah.
but yeah, they're both really good.
Okay, I need to watch that. I started watching the first one. And I was like, oh, not sure about this. And
It's good. What do you mean?
I only got
It's
about
good.
5 minutes in.
Fun stuff.
Literally, I got about 5 minutes and like, yeah, I can't be asked right now.
This guy.
You ain't getting picked, bro. Come on.
Because this is the no. He wasn't in a couple with her before, was he?
I think they're in a
No.
couple together. No, he's with Anime, isn't he?
Yeah.
And she was with Will.
She's with the tall guy.
Ah, yes.
She was
yes,
with Will,
yes,
and then
yes, yes,
Tom
yes.
took her, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to
She's-
talk. We need to talk.
Oof.
I feel like he's. I mean, someone will pick him probably. If she does it, someone probably will for just other reasons.
I feel like he seems like he's in the show, like, because from what I get from him, I feel like he's popular in the show. He doesn't seem like he's quiet, sitting in the corner sort of thing.
Yeah.
He seems like he actually
Yeah.
talks to people and stuff. So
Yeah,
like,
it feels like the people who are like silent are like Will and the young lad.
I feel like Will's
Will's
quite
not, yeah,
loud.
Will's
I
about,
mean-
but he's not making any moves.
Yeah,
Like,
he's like
there for vibes.
He's
Yeah.
there, but he's not really doing anything.
Yeah,
Like there's no drama around him. There's no attraction around him. It's just he's just there.
yeah, exactly.
It's so
Wait,
funny,
isn't
like,
it?
Go on.
Why has he pulled her? That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, he's just trying to find someone.
But it's obvious who she's picking.
yeah, like
Like, she's
this is
picking
one
Ron.
that's
Like,
pretty
that's
solid,
it.
Yeah,
But he's probably like, all right, if someone else picks Ron, and then, hey,
you know, I'm
hey,
here.
yeah,
I got you.
yeah, we can get Ron back together. Now, what I was gonna say is that any of our regular listeners was probably like, what is going on?
Yeah.
What are these boys talking about here?
You got a Love Island special for you, lads.
Love Island
I'm
special.
sorry. I didn't mean to.
Oh, she's talking to David now as well.
You're so cute.
He,
honestly.
yeah, I feel like he gasses her more than Shaq does.
He
I don't
does.
feel, Shaq ain't like.
He
giving
seems
her the-
normal. He's like a normal person, Shaq. Like he just chats. He just
It's because he's from. He grew up. He grew up in the ends, bro. He knows what. He knows. He grew up right, and he knows how to properly handle himself.
Yeah, he's not on the. Oh, here we go. He's not on the mad graft. Like,
yeah.
he's just
I'm
like,
just
yeah.
throwing compliment. Oh, you're so beautiful. Just throwing everything at you. You're just having a casual chat.
Yeah.
Which is nice to see, man. Because I mean, I've always wondered, like, are there people out there who are like normal minded as me,
Yeah.
similar minded as me, and to see someone who grew up in the same place as I did, went to the same school as I did, and I know there's definitely differences between us, but to see some semblance of like myself,
Yeah.
there is nice.
Maybe you rubbed off on him.
Maybe you should go in the villa.
Hey, oh, that
Maybe
would
I
be
should go in-
spicy.
I couldn't, bro. I'd be so dead. I wouldn't. I would either I would be like one girl and that's it. I'm not chatting to any of you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chat to this one girl. That's all I want, and that's it. I'm done. Or I won't chat to anyone.
Like, that's what Ovi did when he came in. He kind of tried it with one girl, didn't really work out.
I
Then
heard
just
about that.
vibed on his
Just
own.
vibing.
There was a picture of him where he was just sitting on the lounge, just bent out with ice lolly in his mouth, and everyone's like, "Ovi's just so uncareless." Like,
That would be me, bro. That would literally be me.
And then eventually a girl came in that liked him, and he went with her, sort of thing.
That again. I'd be like, okay, there's this one girl. I'm gonna try for it. If nothing happens, that's fine. And then if a girl comes and wants me, then I'll be like, I'll give it a try.
give it a go.
I'll give it a
punt.
go. Whatever.
She took Kai.
She took Kai. That's not a surprise.
No,
Was that
let's see
anime?
Tanya's face. Oof.
I feel like she's gonna scrap
But
someone.
she wasn't in a couple with him. This is like a couple just staying together, right? As far as I'm aware.
No.
No, they were
She
together.
was with Tanya.
Tanya
was
and
with
Kai
Kai was
and
with
Tanya.
Tanya, yeah.
Because don't you remember that was the initial thing was that Kai and Tanya were together, and then he was talking to Anime, and then she went off on him.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh right.
she's like, I don't like this. Because Anime.
And I said she's
let's
gonna be
see who's
second. Zara. She's gonna take Ron.
She's gonna take Tom, I think.
I think she's gonna
Him.
take Tom, right?
I know Ron shut her down, innit?
Yeah, it runs.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So,
Maybe
yeah.
she takes him anyways.
Yeah, like, you know what? Why not? Maybe she'll take Will.
Nah, she won't do that. The cards are in her hand. She'll take him.
100%.
She'll take him.
And
that's why
he wants it. So he's like,
he
yeah,
does.
come
He's like, come on. Will, not a chance. I feel like Will's going to be in the final two, and someone's going to save him as a friend.
Yeah, but it's between because he had the chat with the young guy had a chat with Olivia, so she might pick him as a friend, but
Oh well, yeah, because she's lost her guy now.
yeah, if she takes him. But then if Ron gets taken, then
she's not going to take Ron. Ron shut her
nah,
down.
yeah,
Ron
that'll be
actually
so awkward if she takes him. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, there we go. And now Olivia will have to take a friend.
Yeah, and she'll probably pick last and have to choose the last person.
Because she don't like anyone else, does she, Olivia?
Nah, not that we've seen.
Yeah, so yeah.
She might. I mean, is she's going to take back Will then?
Yeah.
Oh, she
Will-
could.
Will-
I mean,
Will-
yeah,
Will-
she could. And she was always saying that they were
She was with
friends,
Will, wasn't
innit?
she? Yeah, she was with Will.
So she could do that.
It's intense, isn't it?
There you go, Olivia.
As
now.
Olivia now. And she's like, well, the guy I wanted to pick is gone.
They're gonna leave Tanya to last, aren't they? Is it
It's
gonna
going to
be
be...
between Shaq and David probably?
No.
No, man, they better not. They better not, man. That will make me so angry. I'm so annoyed.
Hey, leaving the black people to last. Can't do that.
Yeah, just for that, man.
I'm trying to think, who else is there?
She said to Attraction.
It's Will.
I don't think
It's
she's
not Will, it's
attractable.
gonna be
She's gonna be the young guy.
Young guy, yeah. Yeah, it's not going to be
take
Will.
Shaq
It's
just
not going
to
to be
throw
Will.
a spanner in the way.
I mean, if it's David, that'll be weird. It's the young.
I've not
young
seen her
one.
and David even talk. It's not you, or sorry.
It's him. I
Yeah,
think.
it's gonna be him. I think. Don't even know what his name is.
Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. See,
Well,
we've watched enough to suss this out.
It's
like,
definitely
suss
going to
this
be
out.
David and Shaq at the end now.
I was like, it's definitely not Will because Will is on nonsense.
Yeah.
And she was talking about Attraction and taking this, seeing what happens, and but like she's already been there.
Yeah,
done that
exactly.
before. Oh no, here we
okay.
go.
Sweet.
Get this over and done with, Tanya. Do the right thing.
And then I guess it'll be between the other one to pick between Will and whoever.
It'll be Will and David at this point.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna not take Shaq.
Because I think she's going to take Shaq. And
Yeah.
then, I don't think David's actually got anything with anyone else.
No.
Ron's off this board. Like, Lana's
Yeah.
taking him.
Unless the other one gets.
Lana's
what's-
taking
What's her name? Tanyel.
Tanyel.
Yeah, if she gets the pick before Lana and just like, fuck it, taking Ron.
But that's what I'm saying. Either way, he's going.
Yeah.
Like, so he's good. I think, it's between Shaq and David, whoever.
I think David's going home.
Yeah.
He just came.
Just got here.
Shaq forwards or Shaq ones.
Yeah,
Hey.
obviously.
Shaq
Shaq
forwards or
forwards,
Shaq
Shaq
ones.
Pain. Pain. It's alright.
We move, man, we move.
You know them ones just aggressively saying in there, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Oh, they had a new catchphrase they were saying the other day. I can't remember what it was now. They were saying in the first few episodes. It wasn't "it is what it is," but they were saying something else.
In this.
Yeah, I can't remember what the catchphrase was.
I forget
now.
I saw when we talked about Love Island before, right?
Yeah.
Ages ago, and there was an article in the Metro that was talking about Love Island
Yeah.
slang terms that they invented, and I was like, what? Like these
It
terms
is what
been
it
around,
is. Put
yeah.
eggs in one basket. Love Island invented with them.
Like these terms been around since well before Love Island. She's gonna pick Ron.
She can't.
If I was her, I'd pick Ron, because I wouldn't want to be in a couple with Will.
No,
Wasn't Ron her backup guy?
he was. Yeah, but then
So then, yeah, she picks him.
Yeah, because she was saying it was just him and him, innit?
yeah, but
She's
then
picking Ron.
with him and what's her name?
It don't matter.
Tara.
Lana. She's
She
picking
can't.
Ron.
She did.
Yeah, there we go. I told you, it doesn't make sense for her to pick
I
anyone
know,
else. 'cause
but
she
I
don't-
just thought,
I
like
swear to God, Tanya's gonna fight someone. Bro. she's a problem. Like she's gonna fight
she don't
someone.
care. She's ghetto. Like you can tell.
No.
Yeah. You don't want to.
And then, Lana just got to pick Will for the vibes.
Yeah, she'll pick Will.
She's
won't
crying.
she? That's her man.
Sorry.
They kissed once.
She feels bad. You don't feel bad.
Yeah, she don't feel bad.
She can't share a bed.
They had a
bed with her
room-
man.
room-
I feel like Zara and Tanya are both like ruthless.
But they're playing the game like I've
This is how
known
you're
you.
supposed to. Yeah.
But, and they're playing it like I've known you people 4 days. Like let's be
Yeah.
real.
No.
here.
The Tanya didn't though. She wasn't though, because she
Well.
was the one who went off on Kai.
she did.
Oh yeah, this
To
is
be
true.
fair.
This is true.
That's why I think she's like just a problem in real life,
Yeah.
not just because of the game. Pick David.
Let's hear what her reasons are, and we'll know. Yeah.
I mean, they had a little chat before, didn't they, as well?
Giving a lot of attention and stuff. I feel like it's gonna be Will just because he's the legacy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it won't be David.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
They have to keep the numbers down, man.
I just clocked what you meant by that. David.
They bought 3. They bought 2 in. There was 4. Like, nah, I gotta get rid of one.
David. I mean, David's been cool. Like I said, I didn't trust him per se, but he ain't. But he didn't get a chance to do me dirty.
No.
Like from what I'm seeing.
And he
You
didn't
should have
put
picked him then. Like,
didn't
crying
put-
for now.
he didn't put work in for anyone else really. He just put work in
Nah.
for Tanya, and that was it.
Yeah. I mean, he tried.
He
He tried with the one girl, and remember that I was saying that conversation was so awkward, where he was like,
That
I'm
was
open
so
I'm
awkward.
open to getting to know you. Are you open
Oh,
to getting
yeah,
to know
he
me?
did.
And she was like, I'm going to talk to anyone. Yeah.
Who was
I'm
that,
not asking.
though?
That was Tanya.
That was Tanya.
Yeah. He's like,
Okay.
should I get rid of everyone? He's like,
Yeah, I mean, she only wants Kai.
I'm asking
anyways.
everyone. I'm asking about me. You get to know me. She's like, I want to get to know everyone. Like,
Yeah, I was like, mad awkward. Zara's shedding real tears as well for him.
But she didn't want to save his ass. Like,
She's here
She
for
picked
herself.
so early
did.
though, so you can't.
This is
Yeah,
true. This is true.
I guess, yeah, if Tom went first, then she probably would have
If
saved
yeah,
him.
if she was
Yeah.
last, she would have saved him. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. Shout out David, man. Like I say, if you're listening, I wasn't sure. I thought you might do someone dirty, but you didn't get
He
the
didn't
chance.
get the chance, yeah.
And as far as I can see, you played everything straight, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out David.
Yeah, to be fair to him, he didn't do anything wrong, did he?
No.
They just threw him in there for the drama, the
Yeah.
black people drama, real quick.
That's literally what it was. It was literally like, let's see if we can mess up this black couple, and that's it. And then yeah, the black couple are calm. Like Tanya's not going for him, and Shaq ain't going for her. So
Yeah.
yeah, they're calm for another set of
That's,
bombshells.
I'm sure they probably didn't bring no more in just to try and throw something else at it, you know.
It's kind of funny. You can kind of see like who, and I don't think either one of these two are going to be looking at Tanya or Shaq either.
No. That's what I mean. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
nah.
throw anyone else in for them.
Yeah, so it's like it's calm. Black love lasts a little longer. Right?
She's not from Britain. She sounded Australian or something.
In her accent.
I don't hear.
Oh, they're both
Oh,
Australian.
they're both Australian. Even more reason why I ain't fucking with black people.
Yeah, definitely not.
Right then. So the episode just ended. Big drama. Who's watching tomorrow?
Nah. It's not tomorrow. It's on Sunday.
Who's watching Sunday?
I will be doing something else. I don't have time to be wasting my good weekend on this.
Yeah, me neither. To be fair, I'm gonna be at yours, Cam.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, true.
So yeah, there's not a chance. And actually, to be fair, at yours is probably more of a chance.
More
'cause
likely,
I ain't
yeah.
really doing anything.
I might watch. No, I won't watch it on Sunday because I'll be out, but
I'm definitely not watching on replay. That's
Yeah,
not
definitely
I
not.
might watch it on replay when I'm bored in the morning if I got nothing else to watch.
Yeah, but what I'll probably do is I might ask Bez every now and again if Shaq and Tanya are still going.
Yeah.
It's strong.
Juicy.
That's
That is the
basi-
only thing I want to know.
Yeah, that's basically it. That's basically all I care about at this point. So I'll be like, not if it's getting juicy. I just want to know Shaq and Tanya are still
Are they
together.
still going strong?
You know how people like on Twitter will be like, "Oh, I'll stop believing in true love if like XYZ and XYZ, if like Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union break up. I'll stop believing in love or like whoever." Like yeah, that would be me if Tanya and Shaq.
Shaka and
break up.
Tanya. I don't trust her. Man.
No, I can't lie. Like she, no disrespect to her or anything, but she seems like she's gonna be. She wants to play the game.
Yeah.
Um,
There's not. It doesn't seem like there's anything for her at the moment. Like I mean,
Other than Shaq.
other than Shaq, yeah.
Yeah,
So
so-
like, she's nothing for her to jump ship.
But
to
even
yet.
with David, she was playing the game
she
with
did,
David.
yeah.
and
Like she
just go on.
gave him a chance, but wasn't feeling it. So it's like if
Yeah.
when the next guy comes in, she actually is feeling.
Yeah, Shaq. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So for these two bombshells, these Australian ones that just came in, Shaq needs
Yeah.
to just
Pattern it up.
pattern it and look
He's
it
got
up.
however many days.
Because I feel like he's gonna do us dirty though. Like
Nah, you can't imagine.
now Cam's out the room. We could talk bad about his boy. Nah, but can you imagine the way we've been bigging him up this whole time?
Yeah.
Like he's just there for Tanya. He's gonna lock it down, and then he's just gonna go after this Australian thing and leave Tanya in the dirt, like just randomly.
He come back in 2 weeks and he's been in the boom boom room with like 3 people.
Oh my days.
I even know what the room is called in this. What's it called? I can't remember. It was a boomer room and something else. But yeah, they got a little sex room and
Oh man.
with like 4 different girls, and none of them are Tanya. And he goes back to Tanya after, like, Tanya, I didn't mean to.
Do you know what that just reminded me of? Sorry, like completely of a tangent. But there used to be like a reality TV show on Channel 4. And I don't know if it was like a dating show or something, but it was called like The Box or something like that. And people used to go and be in the box. And like, do you know what? I need to find what this thing was and find the description of it. Because it was what I remember watching it and being like, hang on a minute, what am I watching? Channel 4. I think it was called The Box.
That doesn't ring a bell.
Or Sex Box.
Sex Box.
Hosts discuss the relationship of a couple who are ushered to a box wherein they engage in sexual activities.
This isn't
the
that
duo
old,
then
is it?
talks about their love life and are advised on how to strengthen their bond. It was from 2013 to 2016.
Yeah, I actually remember. Now you say it, I actually remember it popping up, and I was like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah. I remember seeing that randomly on TV and being like, "Oh, what they blow up?" Like, what?
But I'm pretty sure I one time I was at my sister's house and I was just watching the TV because I was there, and I've scrolled onto that other one where they're just naked and you can't see their face.
Naked Attraction.
Yeah, I was like, why is this on TV?
Channel 4 has some weird
Weird shit.
documentaries.
Yeah, 2 out of 10 on IMDb for Sex Box. Well, I'm not surprised. It's literally like, hey, yeah, we're a couple and like we're having problems or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, go have sex in our box. And like, and then you got the host like just chatting it up and waiting, and then they come out. And it's like, oh, how was that? I think they like give them advice on what to do like in there. It's like, yeah,
But just go to
him,
real therapy.
bro. I know, like on national TV, like
This is why I understand about these kind of shows. Like Naked Attraction. Imagine that, like, you're standing there naked on TV. And imagine
Like,
you don't
how are
get
you
picked.
supposed to actually, like, afterwards, what are you supposed to do? Like, if you don't get a girl there, then what? Now
You know what I'm
everyone's
saying?
seen your body.
You don't get picked, and now what you do? You just, and if you got like some shrimp down there, then you're just even embarrassed as well. It's not even like
Or maybe, these people probably have no shame, so it's fine.
true.
that is definitely the point.
True.
Like, or sometimes they come out and say, yeah, no, I did it, like just to say I did it.
Yeah.
It's just like a
It's like
something
a
to
really, it's like a,
have on my life.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, my life.
I find it fun. I used to watch Naked Attraction though, because I just found it funny. There was one episode where like this old guy went on, this Hulk Hogan looking brother. He went on there, got picked for everything because the woman loved him. Oh, he's got big legs, big body, all this sort of stuff. So she picked him. Man smashed and dashed
Jeez.
an old lady as well. Like, and then like they met up again 2 weeks later, and he was just sitting there like, you know, like how a man's just there confident in himself. And she's like, well, we met up, we had our date. We went back to the hotel after, and things happened. And then he didn't call me. And he's like, yeah, sorry about that. So like, you had no shame with it.
I feel like that happened a few times because I've watched the episode. It wasn't like an old couple. It was actually a pretty young girl.
Yeah.
And she chose like a youngish guy, I think. And it was similar vibes. Like they showed the date, and they were just lipsing up the whole way through the date. And then again, 2 weeks later, like she was just there, arms folded. Like,
That's so much effort for a one night stand, bro.
and it's like, yeah, no, we had like I thought we had an amazing time. Like,
Yeah.
we went back, like we continued our night, blah blah blah, and then I never heard from him until now.
So much effort to just par a girl off like that.
But it's probably that they go on the date, they're not feeling the date.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm leaving with something. I'm leaving with something. Denzel, which is wrong. It's bad vibes, 100%. But that's probably what it is.
It happens sometimes they don't even turn up to the date either after. They just ignore it completely.
It's like, why would you do
Yeah,
that?
what was the whole point? You literally just came on this show just to get naked.
Yeah, don't hate the players. What's all this?
It's like Nick Cannon's wilding out or something.
Sometimes I was seeing a man in a Mob Deep t-shirt. I'm like, yo, this looks like my kind of scene. Don't hate the players. Who's that? I feel like he
looks.
yeah, he looks familiar. Okay. Anyway, let's get into a song while we figure out what this Don't Hate the Players is. Let's play the new Krept and Konan featuring Abra Cadabra. I think it's called That Way.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get into that. We'll come back. We'll probably chat for a bit, and then we'll do what we're watching and round it up. It's been a bit of an irregular episode because we were watching Love Island and that, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, Krept and Konan featuring Abra Cadabra.
Rise it, we can never get tired. Slide on them, slide. Press it on him and sky him. I'm in then I'm out. Like a fat man's gal, I'm in then I'm out. When I press this thing, I'm in then I'm out. Don't kiss that gal, I put wool in her mouth. You know, like that way, that way. Gotta drop to my young boy with it. You know, like that way, that way. Spin this kick, reverse it. The man went that way, that way. Baby, come, arch your back, come, arch your back. You know how I like it, that way, yeah. That way.
Tally. Stink said rap, I'll stay strapped for the chaos. You know how much flats he's taped off. Amazon, us, Jeff Bezos. Man was running in cribs like who's the shotter. You would think that he's from Nige, the way he was shouting, you rubber. As we ran off with belongings, black dots like Insta logins. Bro still in the trap trying to get rid of Brown like Katie Hopkins. How them boy they run so fast, make them boy they zoom, now it's a conference. Bro got bodies on the conscience, £1 million for my daughter. You ain't got more money than Nala. Nowhere to hide when shit's cracking. You can run like you're Islamic. And his brethren ain't from Spain.
And we're back. Yes, shout out to Krept and Konan. Shout out to Abra, Cadabra and that one. Track it out that way. I'm actually feeling that one, you know.
Oh,
like,
I enjoyed it.
Krept and Konan don't drop often, but when they do, it's usually like a banger.
Yeah, I think they drop more though, because apparently they been released from the label now, so they're lost.
They're free up.
Yeah, they're
free.
Yeah, so
free to do what they want.
some more stuff now.
Yeah, man. So yeah, like we said, we've had a kind of a bit of a weird episode. I guess it's the Love Island special, where we were watching Love Island. So everything's kind of gone out the window. But one thing we always do without fail is we'll always get into the watch list. We'll always tell you what we're watching, what we recommend, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. The watch list.
The watch list.
I'll go first. I don't think I've been watching too much, so, other than Love Island. So I'm still watching Walking Dead. That's been my like go-to show at the moment. Just been breezing through that. It's getting boring. So I think this is literally similar to where I dropped off last time as well, like season 6, 7. I dropped off last time. I'm getting to the same point where I'm starting to drop off again, but I'll keep powering through. I've been watching Ted Lasso, which is interesting. It's if you haven't heard of it, you've probably seen it on FIFA.
I've seen some stuff about
It's
it.
basically about an American coach who comes and takes over a football team in England, and he's never managed football or anything. He was like an NFL coach or something before.
Yeah.
And he's just come over and he's taken over a football team, and yeah, it's quite funny. It's decent. It's not bad.
Yeah. Is he like proper like? Is it like a? So obviously it's a comedy, but is he like proper doing up like trying to do American things with like the okay.
So like there's one episode where like towards the end of the season they start doing like American plays. So they basically have a free kick and then they all line up in a row and, and then we'll making it all dash at the same time. And they're playing City and City's like, what the hell's going on? All confused.
Yeah.
But and yeah, it's just like he's very positive. So whenever they like draw and stuff, he said, "Don't worry, draws close to a win. We'll get there, guys." Like, yeah. So it's quite funny, to be fair.
To be fair, Americans don't do draws either. Like I feel like all their sports have overtime.
So when he actually first joined, he said they're like, "Oh, we can draw." He's like, "What's that? What's draw?" Because they all have overtime. And all the things that like he's like, "Okay, let's go start practice." Like we do training here. Oh. Training? What's that? It's the same as practice, but we call it training. Okay. Training then. Let's go to training.
Sounds funny, man.
Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Watched a film called The Menu the other day on Disney Plus, which was that was decent. It was, you might like it. It was about a food sommelier. Is that the right? Where he's making a whole bunch of meals, a whole bunch of different things that tell a story and all this sort of stuff. And it's a bit of a thriller, like a horror thriller sort of film. It was decent.
Yeah, I saw that on Disney Plus. I looked at the description. It did seem decent.
Yeah, it reminded me of the place we went to for your birthday, where just like they're bringing out all these different types of meals, and you're just like, he's like, you have to eat them, eat them because it tells part of them as a story sort of thing. Yeah. So it reminded me a bit of that, but it was decent. I'd say it's worth watching. And then I started watching Welcome to Chippendale, which is about.
Jeez, okay.
It's about the guy who created Chippendale.
Oh, okay.
So it's actually quite good. It's I thought it was gonna be like a thriller or something behind like some like kind of the dark side behind Chippendale, but it's not. It's just about the guy who made Chippendale, how he came from, I think India, and was like he was working in a petrol station here, saved all his money, like didn't go out ever.
Here?
No, sorry, in America.
I was about to say, I was like,
sorry, America. He went to LA, moved to LA, and saved all his money, everything. Every spare penny he had, saved up like 45k, and then opened his own bar to do a backgammon place, and didn't really work out. And then he just kind of kept changing until he found something he liked and was making money for him. And Chippendale's spurned out of it. So that was actually quite good.
Is it funny? The comedy? Or is it?
It's a serious show, but it's like got funny tones to it. I'd say like it's got some comedy here and there, but it's meant to be serious. But it's based on a true story as well, I think. So
Okay.
it's pretty good. And yeah, that's it. Actually, I started watching Hajime Ippo again because it's on Netflix. So
I've been tempted, but I'm like, I've got too much on my plate already.
it's so good though. I only watched like part of the first episode, but it's just so sick. But yeah, that's it for me.
What about you, Cam? I know you said you wanted to tell us something as well.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say something about anime. I'll get into that in a second. So I started watching this show today called Little Demon on Disney Plus. It's like a adult cartoon kind of thing about a little demon. I mean, she's the daughter of Satan. That's the main character, and it's kind of funny. It's all right. It's not great, but like it's something to watch.
I saw you watching it earlier, and it didn't seem hilarious, but it seemed whimsical.
Yeah.
It looked like Brickleberry. I thought is it like? Have you heard of Brickleberry?
No.
Yeah, it looks like a similar cartoon that I've seen before. So I was wondering if it was that you're watching, but it's probably maybe same animators or something.
All right,
Possibly, yeah.
Sorry, so we're watching. Sorry to cut you off, Cam, but we're watching a video that's like top 10 best tournament arcs. Are we saying that this tournament arc
maybe
is the
that'll
top
be
10?
number one? Maybe Cells will be number one.
I feel he surely he's not going to put the same anime in twice.
True.
Like this tournament in Dragon, like all of Dragon Ball, this tournament doesn't make sense.
Yeah, nah. Popovich, whatever his name wasn't the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of sick. There were definitely hype moments,
But comparing it to Cells arc,
The Cell Games tournament was
yeah,
definitely better. And yeah, I don't know. I personally just wouldn't put this in my top 10 tournament. To Cell Game, maybe. This, nah.
even the original Dragon Ball tournaments were probably better than that one.
This
like
is
where
number one.
Goku vs Piccolo and stuff.
The Hunter x Hunter.
this should be number one.
After they learn Nen.
Is this Gon versus
Hisoka.
Hisoka? Yeah, this was like the little tower thing.
This was cool. I did enjoy this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would
But
put...
all right, so tuning exams has to be in this somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%, yeah. Is that a tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, the second round, yeah. I was thinking of the final round. I was thinking of the initial one where they had to get the scrolls.
In the forest.
Oh, in the forest.
Yeah,
and
but
that.
no, the
nah,
next
nah,
one, yeah.
the
The
next bit.
100% Rock Lee versus Gara.
Gara, like
Alone is just...
Sasuke versus Gara.
Apparently, I saw that apparently people mock Rock Lee for losing to Gara.
Whoa, people are
I was like,
stupid.
that's so
How?
dumb. I don't know how you could possibly mock him because he did bits.
He's the
He's the
guy
first
from
one
that.
to mash up.
Yeah, he was the
the
first guy
Gara.
to even
Lay a hit on
break
him.
through his armor.
Up until he fought Gara, he was so annoying to me. And then after that, I was like, Rock Lee is my dude. Like, he went in.
When he dropped the weights, he was like, oh, damn. It's about to go down. Imagine moving.
This
Literally, like,
tournament was fun
This
as
was
well.
good.
It's My Hero Academia tournament.
Without him doing what he does, Sasuke probably doesn't break through the
No.
armor.
No.
Because Sasuke modelled
Yeah.
himself on
Rock
these
Lee.
fights, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't. The kids these days, they don't get it. They don't quite get it.
Kids these days.
Because it was in, like some,
Uncultured.
I saw it in some like YouTube short. I can't remember what it was, but someone, just a comment in there. Someone was saying about how Rock Lee lost to Thing, and it was
Yeah, here we go. Number
What's
2,
number
how
one gonna
dare
be
you?
then, I wonder.
How dare you?
Cell
Number 2.
Games.
It maybe. But I still don't think he's going to
Wait.
do it twice. I think it's going to be some obscure, like, nonsense.
One Piece ain't got no tournaments, so it's not going to be One Piece.
I doubt it would be something obscure. It should be
It's
something.
going to be something bait, but,
Like consider the last
Yeah.
4 things.
Okay, true.
but I can't think of what it will be.
Yeah, there's nothing in like Bleach, and that doesn't. I mean, Bleach wouldn't
Yeah, Bleach
beat
hasn't
any
got
of
a
these
tournament.
lots.
Nah.
If we're being honest.
This was so deep as well when he stood up and he was KO'd, but he stood up.
Yeah, man.
And
just
guy was
standing
like
there.
hugging him.
Lee, this is what I've done to you, Lee.
Yeah. See, Naruto was
Yeah.
yeah.
It was sick. It was very sick.
Emotional.
This ain't part of the tournament.
It is technically.
Nah, Naruto
It's
didn't have to
the
fight.
end of the tournament.
He wasn't.
It's the end of
targeted.
it's the tournament arc. It's the end of the tournament.
Oh,
you.
Yu Hakusho. Fair enough.
This tournament was okay. I wouldn't put it number 1,
No.
not for me. But it was alright.
It was good though. I'd put it in the top 10, but I wouldn't put it in number 1.
She used to give me jokes. Like her commentary
Yeah.
was hilarious. And then by the end, when everything was just going off the rails, she was still there commentating, and she was commentating on the fact that she's still there commentating, even though everything's going off the rails, which was cracking me up. Because it's like, yeah, she's just like, I shouldn't be here anymore. But yeah,
Did you not watch the sumo anime? I can't remember what it's called now.
sumo.
Yeah.
No.
It had the short guy. He was who was like really sick at sumo. He was like wanted to be a sumo, but he's really small. And yeah, that was a good tournament anime. That was sick.
I'm trying to think if I can think of any other tournament type. Bento doesn't count as a tournament, does it?
I mean, you could count it.
Kind of. The way they kind of structure it like a league table. Like you got to go to this
Yeah.
shop and then that shop and then that shop.
Yeah.
So we went to work the other week. One of my colleagues was leaving. She liked Japanese food, so we went to a bento restaurant. I went to a Japanese restaurant. To
And she's
get
just like,
everything.
on guard.
And she, yeah, man, I was waiting for ages for my bento, and I'm just saying like, "Oh, so I'm gonna have to scrap someone for it." Someone else getting there, I'm like, "What's going on here?" She was the whole time I was playing my mind.
Oh,
But the bento brawl.
So silly. Like, yeah, I feel like Kuroko is missing as well.
I was gonna say Kuroko.
Because that whole show was kind of like a tournament.
Yeah. Cam needs to watch it.
I doubt it's going to happen.
But yeah, sorry, we cut you off to talk about that. Go on, Cam.
What did I just said Little Demon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about reading last episode. So I went on Libby
yes.
or whatever.
Sorry, I was meant to ask you that after you're finished, but I'm going to ask Bez in a second. So you have a minute to think about it. But have you kept to what you said you were going to do? But go on, Cam.
Yeah, so I last episode, obviously, I said I was watching The Magicians.
Mm-hmm.
I finished that now. Then I remembered that there's a book of it.
So, you've been
So
reading
now
it.
I'm reading the book.
Dope.
Because I was like, I don't know what to read, and I couldn't find anything. And then I remembered, oh yeah, book. And I've started reading it, and it's so funny because obviously it starts off and it's describing like the main characters and that. And all of them pretty much are described totally different to the actors that play them. Except for the way they act. The way they act is the same.
Yeah.
The way they look is totally different.
Okay.
But it was interesting to see them describing the way they act and being like, yeah, that is legitimately how that guy is in the show as well. Like even just the way that they talk and stuff. Like the words are on the page saying he talks like this. And I'm like, yeah, he does talk like that in the show. And also one of the actors, I heard him talk in real life. And I was like, yeah, the way you talk in the show is different to how you talk in real life. And I was like, he's actually following what the book says to do, that kind of thing. And I was like, that's interesting. And then there was, about the Goblet of Fire scene in Harry Potter, where
Harry's name in the
yeah,
goblet, yeah.
where I think he's bare intense in the movie, but he's not that intense in the book.
Yeah.
There was a scene in this like that where like it's the first scene where the main character does magic, and in the show there's no real build up, but there's like the headmaster is like super intense on him, telling him to do magic, kind of shouting at him, but there's no real build up, and then he's like shut up and does the magic kind of thing. But in this, there's like a proper build up to that. So it starts off calm. The teacher's like, do some magic, and then he doesn't know how to. He does like normal hand tricks, whatever, and then it builds up to the headmaster yelling down at him, kind of standing over top of him, yelling down at him, and then he's obviously, it's been going on for a while now, so the students kind of pissed off, and then he does it, and it's like it's a bigger payoff.
Big deal.
Than,
Yeah.
because I watched the scene again when I was watching it, and I was like, this scene doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
But now it makes sense, kind of thing.
Because of how it was meant to be.
So
Yeah,
in the show,
'cause
did
of-
he just kind of just go straight off?
Yeah, in the show it's like too big, too fast.
Yeah.
In the book, there's a build up.
Yeah.
And then so I'm reading that now as well. And then what I was gonna say about anime is I started watching Baku and Test again, and it was like one of the first anime that I watched. It was definitely the first like super comedy anime that I watched. The first harem kind of harem anime that I watched.
I don't call it harem.
It's like kind of. It's like harem minus.
Who's in the harem?
Like the two girls, and then I feel like there's a extra person in the second season, but I can't remember.
Yeah,
And it's like-
it doesn't feel like a harem.
It's a
'cause
bit etchy. It's a bit harem. It's like not super there.
I wouldn't even
but
say that. I would just say it's just got fan service in it.
It's definitely got fan service in it, but I'd say it's a
I wouldn't
tad.
say I wouldn't call it etchy at all.
Either way,
But go on.
my point is, that being one of the first animes that I ever watched, I think it's like second to Naruto, and then obviously like Pokemon and that, but we don't count that. It laid the groundwork for everything else I've watched since. Like, it introduced me to so many tropes that made watching other things fine. Like, it makes sense how I got into other stuff because of where I started, if that makes sense.
Yeah, see.
Because it has the nose bleeding thing. I'd possibly seen that in Naruto, but not anywhere near as big
you
as...
definitely would have seen
Dragon
it.
Ball Z, Roshi, always nosebleeding.
That too.
But yeah, I mean, these are small parts of bigger shows. The nosebleeding factor was every single episode in Backer and Test pretty much with the camera dude. And then like other things are just the male obliviousness to girls liking him. That thing is just there, prevalent, crazy. And then like even like the trope of the other classmates hating him because girls like him, like, and then carrying them off. Like that thing turns up in other anime.
I was watching that when I last rewatched that. I was like, the fact that these lot are the Ku Klux Klan is very, very problematic. But also, do you know what? Whatever. Like, yeah, it's very problematic, and I could probably write an essay on it. But also, do you know what? Let me chill.
Yeah. And then Hideyoshi as well, the trap. Yeah. I'm like, and I didn't realize. Obviously, at the time, I had no idea. Fast forward 5 years, I'm watching harem anime and stuff, and I'm seeing all these things again, and now I know what they are. And then I was like, it's interesting. And I think, I've started watching Archer to try and catch up to the present day. I'm like on the season where he's just woken up, so I'm not in the present.
Few seasons behind.
It's like season 11 or something, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, that's me.
Right, yeah, no. So before I get into my bit, I was going to ask. So I think you said you were going to read. So you said that you've really done it. You said you were going to get on the Duolingo vibe. Have you started?
Yep.
Have you got a streak going?
Yep, I think I'm on 8 days now.
8 days.
Yeah, I've been doing Portuguese.
Portuguese? What happened to Japanese?
Yeah, no, I was gonna do it, but then because I'd already started it before,
You started Japanese before.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't know where I'm at. So I was like, we're going to Portugal this year. Let me just learn a bit of Portuguese before we go, sort of thing.
Hey, let me add you as a friend while we're here then. But yeah, no, good job both of you then. You're stuck to your things for the first 2 weeks.
Have you started yours? Anything of yours?
Well, I've been doing the streak. I've been, I can't remember what ones I said last week and what ones I didn't. I've been exercising.
Yeah, so I ain't started the PT thing yet, so I can't help you with that one yet.
Veganuary, I've been a little bit flexible with it, but I've been trying. I have definitely been trying.
You've been well in, man. You've been well
Yeah,
in.
I was gonna say spending less on food delivery. I did spend almost £50 today, but on that food delivery. But that was for me and Cam, and that was for a pretty good meal as well. So hey, and there was reasons for that as well, also. But yeah, no. So I think I've been okay on what I said I would do. But anyway, back to the watch list. So I've been watching Bleach. I've almost finished Bleach now. Just got the final arc of the Bleach anime. Then I'll be on the Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War anime.
By the next episode, we need to talk about Bleach. We need to
What the
the
main
whole
bit?
thing, yeah.
Or the whole thing?
Yeah.
This guy can't do it. He can't do it.
I'll be able, maybe we could talk about Bleach, just the Bleach anime. The 1,000-Year Blood War, maybe not. That's a bit. I mean, depends how hype I am. If I could probably watch all of Bleach and then watch the first episode of 1,000-Year Blood War. And
Yeah.
it's just how much that sucks me in that first episode. We'll see.
I feel like it won't. I feel
It
like
won't.
coming off of the
Yeah.
final Bleach arc, plus for us it was hype because it'd been
It came
years.
back after so long.
Yeah.
But you're just going to be seeing the end and then going into the next part. It's not going to be.
And you're
going
to be like, it doesn't feel...
But it will be new animation, or at least
it'll look
Yeah.
fresh,
But
like
I
a
feel
fresh
like,
coat
I
of
feel
paint.
like the way they did it was in a way
Yeah,
that
it
when
was
you
like
haven't seen it in so long, you're watching it and oh my god, it's Ichigo, it's Uryu.
But
it's all this.
it was only 2 weeks for you. If
Yeah,
that.
I've been...
It wasn't. I'd also rewatched it in anticipation, but still, it's
But
like
is
it's
this
not
your
the
first
same.
time watching it?
This is your first time seeing the ending.
Okay. No Game No Life is the third best anime of all time.
No, it says top 10 most voted Twitter anime.
I know.
His.
But like, it's
52
and
votes.
it's only 52 votes. I know, but just seeing that,
It had Hunter x Hunter and Cowboy Bebop at the same level, and I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you shouldn't be able. You shouldn't put anime like this in there with 12 episodes and compare it.
You know,
compare it to Hunter x Hunter, Cowboy Bebop.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's nonsense. It's
you
nonsense.
know, it's Fairy Tail had like 277 episodes, and it's compared to 12 episodes.
Yeah, but
Kenichi.
Yeah, this is good
was
shit.
But I wouldn't say number 2.
Number 2 best anime of all time. Nah, to me, I like this. I like it.
It was good. It was very good. I was almost watched it again recently because it's on Amazon Prime, or it used to be on Amazon Prime. So I was gonna watch it again, but I didn't bother.
But yeah, so I don't know why, but I haven't watched much of the other anime. So I'm behind on Blue Lock, I'm behind on My Hero now, I'm behind on Chainsaw Man, and I'm behind on
I caught
Spy.
up on My Hero.
Really?
did you?
Yeah, because of you lot. Because of last episodes. I was annoyed. I was like, I have to find out now. But it's so sick. It's so sick.
Yeah,
I was
it's really, really good.
I was I was saying to Yells earlier in the week, I was underprepared for how hype it was. I was like well caught off guard.
Are you watching English or Japanese?
I watched it in English up until as far as English goes, and then watched the Japanese
so you're
episodes.
up to date there. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not watching Chainsaw Man or Spy Family. But I watched a couple movies. Sorry. So I'm rewatching John Wick because obviously John Wick 4 is coming later this year.
It's in March, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm trying to watch Heaven's Lost Property.
Heaven's Lost
Property.
Honorable mention.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
I only got 15
that shouldn't even been
votes,
honorable
it's
mention. This show was not very good.
You don't think so?
Nah.
I haven't watched all of it, but I thought it was in like one of his lists with harem anime, and I thought it was funny from the clip that he showed.
I guess
and then I watched a bit
harem
of it.
anime, yeah, I can see why it would
Steins
be.
Gate honorable mention number 2. But yeah, so rewatching John Wick. It's so gangster, man. Like
Where are you watching it?
Amazon Prime.
Is it all on there?
I think so.
Because I haven't seen it and I want to watch it, but it wasn't like the first one wasn't anywhere.
The first one's definitely on Amazon Prime. I watched it the other day.
Okay, I'm gonna watch
I
it.
feel like I watched it somewhere.
I feel like they're all
ago.
on Prime.
When I wanted to watch it, they weren't, because it was like I think it was just after 3 came out, or maybe a year after 3 came out. I was like,
You'll say on
I wanted to
Google.
watch it.
I can't remember if I downloaded them or if I watched them online somewhere. I'm sure they're online.
but
in
one
places.
was definitely not anywhere for me to watch. That's why I didn't
Okay.
start.
But 1 is definitely on Amazon Prime right
2's
now.
on
I watched
Prime.
it the other day. Then 2 is there as well. I feel like they're all 1, 2, and 3. I think they're all on Prime right now.
Okay, that's great.
But yeah, so rewatching that,
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
Keanu Reeves is crazy. So that was good. I don't know.
Jeez.
It's definitely number 1. And I also watched Good Luck to You, Leo Grande, which I don't know if you heard about that.
Nah.
No.
It was this movie, and it's about this.
Oh my god, this is number 1.
427 votes.
It's the meme vote. It's the meme vote.
Is it new?
It's definitely the meme
Yeah.
vote. That's crazy. That's jokes.
I didn't even say the name.
I'm not. I mean, to be fair, no one really talks about this anymore.
No, completely gone. It's only 3 episodes as well. I
It's a
didn't I thought
goddamn
it was-
problem is why. No one should be watching that stuff, man.
I'd never watched it. Did either of you?
No.
Cam did.
I didn't watch. So this is what happened, right? I was on a call
So
with
what
my
happened
friends.
was-
I was on a call with my friends, and one of my friends like shared his screen and put it on, like, and this was years and years ago. So that's how I ended up seeing it.
That's wild.
Was it good?
Was it good? you messing about, bro?
You have
It was
me on.
disturbing.
Oh mate, poor guy. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So good luck to you, Leo Grande. Basically, this older woman, her husband's died, and he was the only guy that she never slept with. So she hires a prostitute, like a male prostitute, to show her a good
needs.
time, basically, because she wanted to spice up her life or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and there was like many sexual stuff that she'd never done that she wanted to try. Like she never given or received head, so she wanted to do that, do 69, like stuff like that. And yeah, it was interesting because it was like I watched it with someone. To me, I was like, this ain't really about the sex. It's kind of about the characters, and like because obviously she was kind of like a very sexually repressed like person, a bit of a prude, like in kind of all realms, like, and they were just using the sex to kind of show how prudish that she was, and kind of like, you know, like them kind of old women who kind of just look down and be like, your skirts are too short nowadays, and you've got your breasts out, blah blah blah. Like they were showing it like that, and they were using, and then obviously throughout her interactions with this prostitute, she loosens up and kind of changes, becomes a different person. And he was having issues with his mum. This is why
gave the mum figure in that sort of thing.
Yeah, so it became that kind of elderly person to kind of reassure you, like, you're okay, man. You're doing, you're happy with yourself. Like, it don't matter what your mother thinks.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you're okay with like your life, blah, blah, blah.
What genre is it? Like a?
It's like a drama-ish. It's like, but it's not like it's actually not that deep.
Yeah.
And it's kind of humorous at points. It's kind of like one of them ones where it's like it's a drama, but it's a light drama. And I mean, I guess you can kind of anything with like sex and it is quite light anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just that kind of vibes.
It's not a rom-com or anything like that.
No. I mean, it's an old woman.
Yeah,
and and a young man.
I was wondering where I was going, sort of thing.
Nah. Like he's just beating the brakes off of her, going about his business. Going about his business. Like, yeah, no, there's no romance between the two. It's literally just sex.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that is it. I've been reading this book called Minty Alley as well. Really, really good. Recommend it to anyone who is looking for a book. I won't get into too much about it, but yeah, I'll leave it at that. But yeah, I think that's me. Do you either of you have any last words that you want to say to the people then?
Nah, nothing from me.
This is one of them ones where I'm not sure when I'm going to edit this, but it should be up by Monday 6 a.m. Fingers crossed. But yeah. So for another 2 weeks, then we will get out of here. This has been episode 60 of the 5 Letters Podcast. Make sure you check us out on all social media apps at 5 Letters Podcast. When I say all social media apps, I mean everything but Facebook. I saw someone using Facebook today, and I was like, whoa. Like, yo, like I just on like his laptop, I was sat behind him, and I was like, "Where is that?" Like I probably was like, "What website is he on?" And I was like, "Oh, is that Facebook?" Because it looks different to when I've last used.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, that's what Facebook looks like now." Butters. But yeah, so all social media apps for Facebook, Instagram. So that's Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. But yeah, we're out of here. We're gonna end on this new track by Acen and JME. I think it was called On and On and On.
No.
Wow, is that like dyslexia?
Dyslexia.
Sound like that. But yeah, no. Yeah, no. Acen and JME. We're out here. Peace.
It's a vibe. Way back when I couldn't afford that. Got lit, now they all wanna call back. No. Fall back. No. Pissed I sold my day. I ain't talking about my tour now. From the era where they tell you come around the corner. Met your Mrs. Laura, I suggest you wanna. Girl, I'm a plumber, I just laid a pipe. Water. Play with me, I'll leave you in the sky. My hoes are back again, I wonder why. You only love my life, so you're only for the night. I still remember times you weren't blowing up my line, oh. Way back when I couldn't afford that. Got lit, now they all wanna call back. No. Fall back. No. Way back then, Sin City, head picky. With nitties, no belly on me, no flicky, no galley on me, no jiggy. Didn't wanna get hold of me, now she see the older me. Different story totally. In too deep, she wanna drown in. Still can't get her head around this. Still trying to work out what the sound is. It's a vibe. Too little, too late, sorry browning. Look with your eye, but you're not allowed in. Only one lady I'm arousing. Is the vibe. Way back when I couldn't afford that.
The 5 Letters Podcast.